Just here in front, sir, in black.
Well, thank you for allowing us the opportunity to have a conversation on this. My question, well actually it's more of a statement if you allow me, is how in the world can the government offer a government option, let's say, when in fact our current recession was caused by a manipulation due to our own government? Way back with good intentions during the Clinton administration when they did this Community Reinvestment Act, and all of a sudden, in the 90s, you're asking bankers to go ahead to make loans to people that that weren't going to afford it. They couldn't afford it in the first place, and now they were packaged as mortgage security-backed securities. That now we've got derivatives that are way out of control. People don't even understand that because it's way out of their league. And now we've got a budget deficit of $1.8 trillion. And what I'd like to do is I'd like for you to take action with Ron Wyden. Ron Wyden is a Democrat from Oregon that actually has a very thoughtful plan that actually captures the very essence of what you're talking about tonight, sir, as well as the fact that he's already got bipartisan support from Senator Robert Bennett from Utah. If we can't come together as a nation to work on some of the most fundamental things that our great country can do, then we're not Americans. We can fix this by giving people opportunities. Opportunities that built this great country. These great people here tonight are excited about the opportunity to go out there and create a better system. We can do it. We have technology. We have great young minds and older people that have great wealth of experience. That's what I want. Why go to some one plan for all when we've been down that road with Europe that basically has 15 to 20% of unemployment?
So let me. I'll do that in the future. I'll ask you to come up. So the gentleman expressed concerns about a number of different issues, all of them potentially valid points. If I could just focus on one kind of like action item. The statement was made, why do we want to go to a health care plan that is one plan, and I'll paraphrase, like they have in other countries in Europe where there are problems? The fundamental core of H.R. 3200 does the following. It creates a health insurance exchange that allows every single private health insurance company to post a plan on that exchange for choice. There will be potentially hundreds of them. However, it creates some parameters in the marketplace. It says if you want to participate in this, these are some of the rules. 1, you cannot exclude pre-existing conditions. 2, these are some of the rules. And by the way, these are everyone here should know that the private health insurance industry loves this bill. They're very strongly behind it, very much so. And one of the reasons they're very strongly behind it is because it will create the bulletin board where Humana and Excellus and all of the various companies. Now, there's been a lot of give and take and negotiation. I have not been in the room as part of it, but I've been in the room getting the briefing afterwards about what the parameters of those health care plans will be. Things like no pre-existing conditions. You cannot kick somebody off a plan once they become sick. You cannot have catastrophic caps that terminate your health insurance. So there's a whole list of rules. So it's not one government-run plan. Now, to balance that, there is a great deal of emphasis, or there was, about creating a Medicare-like public plan to balance that. Where if you like Medicare, and by the way, the number one provision of this is opt-in. If you have health insurance now, this won't impact you. You won't have to change. Okay, so...
Baloney. With the government plan.
So as of Friday, so the question is how will the private insurance companies, by the way of which, and I'll be very honest, I'm no friend of private for-profit health insurance companies. I'm not. Now, why is that? Why? Well, I am a capitalist. Someone yelled that I'm not a capitalist. Well, I am. The problem is that private for-profit health insurance companies have as a number one requirement the creation of shareholder value. That's their bottom line. They have to generate profits. If they don't generate profits, they go out of business. That's not bad, but it doesn't answer the healthcare requirements because they make money when they insure healthy people. And they cherry pick the population to insure those healthy people. Now, okay, that's fine. If that's what you want, you should have the right to participate in that. If you don't,
will they compete with the government plan?
So the public option, the Medicare-like plan, has said as of Friday, and this is a problem that I see, that they will not be able to charge rates any different than the private insurance rates as set by the current regional insurance commissioners. That's how they're going to compete.